You in this battle, man, I'll soon be dead. I'll glue your face to my dick so I can fuck with your head. I got metaphors coming through my pores. You probably never been in a battle before, so I hope you realize your mistake. There ain't no party, got some candles, this will be a piece of cake. Plus you're fake, I can tell while I'm hotter than hell. Fuck Microsoft Word.
All right, what's up, Jews? Welcome back to the show. The Bare Minimum podcast.
Bobby and Ilya do the bare minimum.
Bobby, that's not bad.
It is okay. I really did think about doing Ilya and Bobby do the bare minimum.
Yeah.
Like I was like, am I being arrogant by putting my name first? But I do think the person with the more usual name should go first.
That makes sense.
For marketing
SEO?
purposes. Yeah, for
I got
SEO.
you.
Yeah.
Makes sense.
For sucking cock, obviously.
It's SEO, not SEO.
Oh, damn.
Search engine optimization.
Well, yeah.
I thought you knew
that's
what
just what I was thinking.
but you knew I was talking about search engine optimization, and you still went with the C. That's crazy.
I'm stupid, dude. I'm so dumb. I'm so dumb that my life is hard, but I'm not dumb enough where I'm like happy all the time.
I like how you tricked yourself because you made the sound of C. It's like the word C, the letter C came out of my mouth.
It's over, folks.
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Got a couple those bunions, or just like little calloused part of your feet.
I've like for as long as I can remember have had, and he's talking about I don't know how if.
Yep. Got off mic. Yeah, I told you that was great too. Go away.
I'm such an
just leave
idiot.
it.
By the way, I walked up to the monitor as if that's where the camera is.
I thought you were gonna go to the monitor and point to you in the monitor, and be like, "Okay, lift your feet up."
So
okay.
well, Ilya, well, describe what you call the bunion.
It looks like a gray calloused area on the bottom of on the foot, the pad, not the pad, but yeah, of your foot. It looks like
Can you imagine if I fucking knocked over everything
that would be so.
and
hard.
set Connor back like thousands of dollars because I wanted to show a toe callus to my fans?
Nice.
That's how dedicated I am to the she-heads and the lax-simps.
Do you think
Okay.
are there foot fetishists who are into like bad feet, or are they all like good feet?
Guys, if you write in the comments that you love how tiny my feet are, it will really hurt my feelings. But I also
What
like
size shoe are you?
I'm 9.5.
Me too. I'm 9.5, 10. Yeah.
Interesting.
I think we're both tiny footed.
Yeah, but I have like a small framed feet. You know what I mean?
Okay.
They're long, but they're not wide. Or no, they're wide, but they're not long.
Are you flat footed?
I don't think so. I think I got
from
an
this
arch.
angle. It looks a little flat. Okay, maybe not.
I don't know.
From that angle, it's looking a little bit flat.
I mean, for purposes of, I'm 35, so I think I can't get drafted.
Oh, yeah, that's a good point.
Yeah, but if I can, yes, Ilya, I am flat-footed. Thank you for asking.
So you're trying to dodge. You won't serve your country as we fight Iran.
Dude, the Ayatollah
The rock and roller.
is
No.
is
No, no.
dead. Isn't that crazy?
Yeah.
Dude, listen. Maduro, fucking the Mexican guy, whatever his name, El Chempe.
Oh yeah, Hencho. I think Hencho. I've been watching a bunch of videos about like cartel torture things, like the way they do them. They're very scary people.
I had a Mexican boss, right? This is when I was in early adulthood, and I worked at a pizza place.
Oh,
And I had a boss who was from Mexico,
okay.
and he was a character. He told me one time, because we were talking about immigration and stuff. Oh, I remember he was complaining to me because the Boston bombing happened.
I like complaining to you.
He's complaining to me about the Boston bombing.
It's fucked up all our deliveries for the day.
Well, he goes, that's what happens when we let them into the country.
Ooh,
And that was, I'm like, we don't even know, we didn't know anything about them at this
it
point.
was a safe bet though.
And I was like, but you're an immigrant. And he was like, yeah, but like not.
Yeah.
I through the Socratic method, I figured out that his theory about immigration in America is that Mexicans can come over, but nobody else. And it's actually because he's Mexican, which I think is how most people feel
about
politically.
Yeah.
I think a not small number of people are literally what benefits me,
Yeah.
even if it's to the seclusion of other people.
Exclusion.
Exclusion. You know what? Now it's been 4 hours since I had a Diet Coke. This one's a wash,
You fully
Elia.
crashed.
You're gonna have to carry this one.
Oh.
He was a weird guy because one time, this is like when smartphones were new, and I walked in, I got done with a pizza delivery, and it was kind of slow, and he's in the back office and he's watching a video on his phone, and he's like laughing, and he's like, Mijo. He called me Mijo.
Oh.
He was like, look at this, and it was full on a beheading video. and
That's hilarious.
he was like, claro, haha, divertido. And he, for some reason, he spoke broken Spanish with an American accent.
Nice.
I don't know why,
Oh.
but
He's trying to ingratiate himself.
yeah, exactly, dude.
That's
Um, yeah, it was
I've
wild.
never watched any of those videos. I can't.
See, the thing is, I've watched beheading videos
Yeah.
because I do have that morbid curiosity. I've watched a lot of fucked up things on the internet, but a thing I've never done while watching them is giggle. That's another level.
That is truly fucked up.
Yeah.
What's the worst thing you think you've ever seen?
The worst thing I've seen. Ooh, it's not even the, like, physically, it's not the worst thing I've seen, but it's like the story
Just
of it all.
Woman doing stand up.
That was pretty bad.
Yeah.
That was, yeah. Oh, they don't have top sheets. Fucking, ugh. The funniest thing to me is like a woman comedian being like, the bar is in hell because fucking I fucked this guy and he didn't have a bed frame or a job.
Yeah.
And I'm like, yeah, I know that's a very attractive man you're describing.
Yeah.
There's, I'm like, I literally have never fucked a woman without having both a bed frame and a job. And that's because I look like this, you know?
Yeah, you need to have a good CV.
I do need to have, yeah. I believe that a woman could be attracted to me after she knows that she could also get something from me.
Aw,
You know what I mean?
that's nice.
Yeah, isn't that beautiful?
You should put that in the wedding
I
vows.
know.
When
I
I
don't
first
e-
saw how much money you had in your checking account,
Mm-hmm.
I thought I could be with this guy for.
I don't even mean that pejoratively. I mean, like, everybody gets some.
Yeah, everything's-
everything's transaction.
Yeah, yeah.
You know, but for a woman, she always has a pussy. Every woman has a pussy except for the most beautiful ones that have a penis. That's how I feel. I think
I
if
see.
you have a penis, you're even more beautiful.
Yeah.
Um,
There's no better pussy than a penis.
mhm.
I've always said that.
I've always said that. And SNL, if you're listening,
Honestly,
please.
prior to like 7 years ago, it was very confusing for me.
Yeah.
People would not know why I kept saying it. It took a lot of time. I'm the Jackie Robinson of talking about tranny penises. Trans, sorry, I didn't mean to say the slur version.
Just go all in. Come on, man.
No,
In what world are
Because
people?
I don't want to offend anyone. I don't want to upset the trans community. I just want to say I've been on the cutting edge of talking about their genitals.
Yeah.
What is the worst thing you've ever seen? Worst video?
Oh, this is what I was going to describe. And I don't know what country this happened in because I couldn't understand the language.
Was it like a brown country or a scary white country?
It was a non-scary white country.
Non-scary.
hmm
Oh my goodness.
But they weren't like giving me coffee, so they were speaking their jibber jabber to each other.
Got you.
You know? But it's fucked up. Guys, don't look this up because you don't see anything, but the vibe it will fuck you up. There's a guy driving in his car,
Okay.
and you could hear that he's talking to his wife, girlfriend, whatever,
Okay.
in the passenger seat, and there's a child in the back.
Okay.
And he's driving on the highway, and there's a truck in front of him,
Okay.
and the truck has like
Wait,
there's-
is there a front facing camera like on the dash?
he has a
looking out?
dash cam.
Okay.
So that
He has a
like
dash cam.
we see what he sees.
Okay.
We don't see him. We don't
Okay.
see any people.
Okay, I got you.
Yeah. And the truck in front of him has like for some reason it looks like just a bed of bricks,
Okay, I got you.
and a brick falls off, goes through the windshield. And I only learned this later because there was like a paragraph that explained what happens in the video. The brick went through the windshield and immediately killed his wife.
Oh, shit.
Like just hit her in the face and she's like dead immediately.
Yeah.
And the guy and the child in the back both have this, obvious emotional reaction to it.
Yeah.
And that's the whole video. And so you don't see anything, but I watched that and I was like, I'm going to stay away from the internet for about
Yeah, yeah.
48 hours.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. That's a pretty, you know what one I didn't watch because someone told me it was too my buddy Joe, shout out Joe. He's probably listening. 2 guys, 1 hammer.
Yeah, no, God, no, I would never.
Do you know the story?
I know this.
These Ukrainian guys, now they're probably fighting the Russians, but at the time they were just 2 crazy teenagers.
Yeah.
And they found a guy and they beat him to death with a hammer.
Yeah.
And they filmed it.
Yeah. That's upsetting.
Don't watch that. My buddy Joe, because I was, I heard that and I was like, I don't want to watch that, but I want to watch it. You know what I mean?
But you did watch it or you didn't?
I didn't.
But Joe
told me
watched
not.
it.
Joe's fucked up and he was like, I watched it to tell you, don't watch it.
Okay.
So
That's
I never
very
watched
brave.
it.
That's very brave of you, Joe.
We're talking about violent stuff because gross stuff I'll watch. Like 2 Girls, 1 Cup, I watched that and I was like, that's
Really?
hilarious.
I don't think I watched it either.
Let's watch it right now.
Sure. Connor?
Connor, can you pull up 2 Girls, 1 Cup on your work computer, please?
Sure thing. Yeah.
I think he's being sarcastic. I don't think he's going to do it. I think he was mocking us.
By the way, wasn't that like, when did that come out? 2012?
No, it's got to be older than that.
Uh-huh. Look at me being a fucking hipster about.
Yeah.
By the way, it's a scene from a larger movie called Hungry Bitches.
Is it really?
Mm-hmm. It's they're Brazilian, where fucking you can do whatever you want,
Yeah.
and Brazilian girls apparently are fucking down. You know what I mean? But by the way, they there was a what's it called? A satire story on the internet about how those 2 girls, one died from dysentery and the other one runs an ice cream shop, which is a very funny bit.
Yeah.
It is clearly a joke. If you look into it, that's not true. There was a guy in an open mic that he was like, I found out what happened to the 2 Girls, 1 Cup girls. And he was like, one of them died from dysentery and the other one. And I'm like, dude, I get if you're a boomer dad or a boomer aunt,
Yeah.
but to be, like your job or
Yeah.
your prospective job, the job that you want is to be a professional, funny person.
Yeah.
And you can't recognize satire. And not only did you not recognize it, but you're like, and I'm going to use it
Yeah.
as a premise
Yeah.
for my comedy. That's the worst thing. And the best thing about stand-up comedy
Yeah.
is that anyone can do it, and also anyone can do it.
That is true. No
Crazy.
barrier to entry whatsoever.
Mm-hmm. There was another one that fucking annoyed me. Oh, there was a guy that said doll hairs instead of dollars, which is like a Reddit joke.
Okay. Really?
Doll hairs.
I didn't.
Like I want to pay someone in the hair from a doll.
Yeah.
Because it's a hominin.
Yeah.
Doll hairs, dollars.
Yeah.
And I'm like, dude, why? Why?
Yeah. That's unfortunate.
Yeah. It's nothing's worse than the time I heard a comedian say he didn't like stand-up. Which sounds like a thing I'm making up.
Yeah.
But I think because I'm gonna sound like an unk, I know, but like the younger generation literally like started puberty with TikTok crowd work reels.
Yeah.
So they're like, that's how people can look at me.
Yeah.
So it's not like you and I were like, oh, we watched Premium Lend
Yeah.
and thought, that's interesting. I wonder if I could do that.
Yeah.
I didn't even think about doing comedy until I was like 23, 24.
Okay.
It didn't even occur to me that it's like something I could
Were you
do.
out in a blackout at the time?
Actually, I remember this was after the Czech Republic when I lived with my parents again.
Okay.
And I was going to paralegal school. And I was at a bar. And I ran into like 2 guys that I grew up with. And I'm getting drunk. And they're asking me about my life. And I say, I am studying to be a paralegal. And I'm going to move to New York City and be a paralegal during the day. But at night, I'm going to do stand-up. And as I said the sentence, I'm going to do stand-up, I thought, I got to fucking do it right away. Otherwise, I'm going to be this loser guy that talks about the thing that he's going to do.
Yeah.
And that was the last night I drank.
Oh wow.
Yeah. And
were you? Did you think that would be the last night that you were?
No, I didn't realize that until the next morning, and I was like, "You can't keep doing this." I was literally living in my parents' basement,
Yeah.
And I was like, you can't get into a blackout on a Sunday night. Actually,
Why couldn't you just live in your old room?
my old room was my basement.
Oh, okay. So they never let
The
you.
thing about living in your parents' basement, when you're a teenager, it's cool because you have your own little area. When you're in your 20s, it's sad. You know what I mean? But and if you're in that situation, it will get better. I didn't mean to be a dick, but
only if you pursue stand-up comedy.
only if you. No, please, God, no,
Oh, sorry, don't.
no. Especially if you're not white or good looking or both.
Oh my God.
Yeah, I can't handle that. At least go to LA. Don't come to New York.
If
I
you're
can't
good
handle
looking and not white, like, why bother?
I mean, if you're good looking and not white, and you don't have like a Jon Stewart type show, I don't know what to tell you, man. You know,
yeah, that's on you.
that's on you.
All the pieces are there for you. To
All the
succeed.
pieces matter. What
All
were we
pieces
talking about?
matter. What? I have no idea.
Yeah.
Video, creepy
Lights out.
video, something. or
Gorilla
other.
Radio.
All right.
Turn that shit up. Nope, it's completely gone from my head. Oh, my last day hungover.
Okay.
My first day sober, my last day hungover. I was too drunk to go to work, but also there's no way my mom, or not too drunk, too hungover to go to work.
Yeah.
But there's no way my mom would just let me, like,
Yeah.
that's not her vibe.
Yeah.
So I drove to a diner like in the next town,
Yeah.
tried to eat, but it was too sick to eat.
Yeah.
And then I went to, this is in 2016, I went to a movie theater, and I was one of two people going to see the Sacha Baron Cohen movie, The Brothers Gimsby, I think it's
Good.
called.
Yeah.
Have you seen that movie?
No, but I know what it is.
I also haven't seen the movie because as soon as I went there, I fell asleep. It was me and one other person, seeing this movie at 10 a.m.
Nice.
And I woke up and I was like, I feel like this is very fucking pathetic. And then I walked around the mall a little bit, and then I went to another diner and tried to eat again, and I couldn't. I'm like just trying to kill time.
I like between that and the hooker stories. Like, so much of your life was going to a place and not being able to do the same that you do at the place.
Yeah.
It's such a running theme with you. Connor, where are we on Two Girls, One Cup?
Yeah.
I watched it already.
Okay. Okay, thank you. Can you just, like, in your own words, describe what happens?
There's two women and one cup.
Okay. So, Uno,
Yeah, I think that about. Do you have more questions?
I mean, you want to, what if we walk us through it frame by frame? Imagine I'm blind and I have no concept of envisioning images.
This is like the exercise they give you in middle school where you're like, explain to an alien how to make a peanut butter sandwich. This is the adult version of that.
Yeah, that they replaced that question with Two Girls, One Cup. Describe Two Girls, One Cup to a blind person.
There's no way this is like knowable, but I wonder what is the ratio of people that like use that as like a gross out thing.
Yeah.
Because people were doing reaction videos, you would show it
Yeah.
to your friends and stuff. And how many people actually pound their pud to it or flick their bean to it? You know what I mean?
I can't imagine there's many women who are aroused by it. I can certainly imagine men folk with penises.
The only paraphilia that women have in like large numbers is like getting raped,
Okay.
that's not even a joke.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
like a real thing.
Yeah.
Or like having sex with like a minotaur or like a dragon,
Really?
vampire, shit like that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Fun.
Getting dominated by something that's not even human for some reason.
So like getting raped by Dracula is probably a big thing for some people.
I want to suck yo.
Do not scream or I'll kill you.
Damn. And men, I looked this up. Men, they love voyeurism.
Okay.
But was it? Yeah. We talked about this because you said porn itself is voyeurism. Because
Okay.
porn is you are the
Just
third
watching-
person watching.
you're
Yeah.
already-
So it's it's that. But yeah, most paraphilias men have them. So I think you're right in saying that most people watching Two Girls, One Cup for its stated purpose are men.
If you don't
not a
fight,
great
me, it
look
won't
for
hurt
us.
as much.
Yeah.
I want to keep doing Rapist Dracula. I think it's a great character.
And we'll clip it. We'll clip Rapist Dracula. I mean, he is Eastern European.
We were both drunk.
Yeah. Moderone. That's an idea about how do I put this?
By the way, I'm patenting Rapist Dracula. I'm patenting it.
You're patenting it?
I'm going to own the copyright to that.
I don't know if there's much competition for it.
Well, not now.
Mm-hmm.
Not anymore.
I think, by the way, this was big when I was in college, because I went to college from 2009 to 2013. And a lot of it is we have to teach men what consent is.
Yeah.
And hot take, I think that guys that rape know exactly how bad it is.
Yeah.
I don't think they're confused.
Yeah.
That's just my opinion. I think and I don't know, because it is controversial to be like, hey, a percentage of men rape, so here's how to protect yourself from them. Because they're like, oh, that's
putting the burden on them.
Yeah, it's victim blaming. But I'm like,
don't invite him into your house.
Yeah.
First of all, number one.
But like the alternative, like I think that's a third wave feminist thing where they're like, we have to raise boys that don't rape. I'm like, we do. 99% of them don't. It's just, it's like, yeah, let's have a perfect society.
A couple
where
bad
people
apples rape the other apples.
But that's actually every crime is that.
Yeah.
Every crime is like a few percentage points of people doing it over and over and over again.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
There might be a couple of gray area outliers who like maybe do benefit from a little bit of like a
Yeah,
I think it's possible. I used to think I was really condescending, and then I'm like, but honestly, I don't know. You read so many stories. I'm like, I think some people could probably use like a refresher course on like how like that kind of appropriate situation or whatever. But I mean, I don't know. I'm sure women put up with like weird, like all like weird predatory behavior. Like there's a whole gamut of behaviors that's like inappropriate, and I think a lot of guys might be confused about like where along that line.
Yeah,
it's okay. Like catcalling. Some people, I think it's totally fine. Other people are like, no, it's insane. Like insane thing to do.
You know what's interesting? Because I was listening to a podcast where they were talking about how like the political divide in America is caused by the fact that we have our own little bubbles.
Yeah.
And one of them was because they're both, it was Sam Harris and whoever his guest was, and they were trying to think of someone in their life that smokes cigarettes.
Yeah.
And they're like, I don't think I know anybody. Now I do, but that's because I do comedy.
Yeah.
So that's a little different. But I do not believe, and I could be wrong, that I know somebody that I'm like friends with a guy.
Yeah.
That catcalls.
Yeah.
Like that's completely separate from which goes against another like third wave feminist thing where it's like, well, men have to hold each other accountable. I'm like, I literally don't talk to the guys that harass women on the street. Like they're actually not my friends. So I don't know what you want me to do about it.
Hey, mommy, how'd that ass do?
Yeah.
I'm just gonna do catcalling Puerto Rican Dracula.
Dude, I will say the Gillette commercial that triggered a lot of like, MRA type of guys. I will say, dude, the fact that I get that they needed the guy in the commercial catcalling to be white.
Yeah.
Which I have never seen happen. I've never seen a white guy. And white guys, I mean, dude, we cornered the market in school shootings. I will give you that, right? Although the greatest of all time is Asian, but most of them are white guys, right? I've never seen a white guy catcall, right? But I get in that commercial, the guy catcalling has to be white. Where I out loud went, oh, come on, was when the guy stopping him from catcalling was black. I'm like, come on, that's a little much. Like,
excuse me, my honky friend.
Yeah, exactly.
You shouldn't talk to women like that.
The guy, the white guy catcalling in the Gillette thing, he's even doing the holding stomach thing.
Oh, that's
only black and Latino guys do. Like that, I've never seen a white guy do this thing, right?
That is a good observation. I never thought of it. Yeah, that is like a very specific.
I like when they do the thing where they like show that like they do this shit.
Yeah.
And you're like, oh, it must be to show their abs.
Yeah.
But they do not have them.
But you could get a nice tattoo of abs and trick people.
Dude,
you want to get ab tattoos?
Huh?
You want to get an ab tattoo?
Yes. Actually, you know what really bummed me out was I saw pictures of guys that would get bicep injections, like the same way women get like a breast augmentation. They just have like silicone shot into their arms.
Yeah.
To look like, and it looks so fake.
Yeah.
You know how like sometimes it looks a little fake?
Yeah.
This looked like everybody knows
Yeah.
that that's not real. Bummed me out, dude.
Oh.
And I don't know if that's like reversible.
What
I'm
about,
so afraid of plastic surgery.
what about for your penis? Would you do it then?
No, I've learned. I got like porn guys.
Yeah.
They'll have silicone or whatever put into their penises.
Yeah.
If you ever notice, a lot of the times, if you see a porn guy and he's soft, it's like the same length.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah.
There's something, and then it gets hard, but it doesn't get as hard because
Okay.
it's like not naturally how it's supposed to be.
yeah.
So it's actually kind of sad in general because I've heard this about like breast implants
Yeah.
where because nipples are an androgynous zone for women,
Yeah.
not if you get breast implants.
Erogenous.
I stand by what I said.
All right.
I'm fucking stupid as hell, dude. I loved watching you think about. You're like, it's not worth it, and then you were like, actually, I can't let people think that I also think that's what it's called.
That's probably true in the back of my mind.
But actually, if you take what I said literally, since both men and women have nipples, it is
That's true.
androgynous.
That's true.
Yeah. But anyway, they lose feeling in their nipples when they get breast implants.
Yeah.
So it's the same thing. If you want a bigger penis, you actually like lose the ability to feel sensation
Ah,
in your penis.
that's like a Greek tragedy.
Mhm.
Something.
Yeah. Yeah. It's, in general, I was looking into getting a facelift, not now, like 10, 20 years from now.
Oh.
And, just the amount of shit that can go wrong.
Yeah.
I'm like, fuck, I don't even know if I want to.
But maybe by then, maybe 2 decades from now, they might have figured some
Mhm.
stuff out a bit.
Yeah. What I don't want, which my grandfather, rest his soul, and my dad both have, are like jowls
Yeah.
where your like neck hangs. Now, they're both big boys. I'm not a big boy, so maybe that'll make all the difference. But I simply do not want to have like a turkey neck.
What if you just get a trach ring so you have like in between a tracheotomy, you have the smoker thing? Just get that. Just get that. No one's gonna look at your flappy jowls.
I
They
know.
can see the hole into your esophagus.
if you choose to have one, actually, I was thinking about this the other day. If I was like a super handsome man, but I had like one flaw,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? So then women could be like, I'm actually not shallow because you see that mole right there
Yeah.
on an otherwise perfect face.
Yeah.
I think so.
You think?
Yeah. Also, I don't want to look fake either.
Oh.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. You got to keep it real.
Mm-hmm. I think if you're super handsome, women might not swipe right on you because they think they're getting catfished.
Oh.
Yeah.
that's the burden.
It's like the hot girl
Yeah.
doesn't get an S out to prom.
Yeah. Yeah.
Did you go to prom?
I went to a prom once. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. How did you get your prom date?
I think in a small circle of friends, I just asked someone like, "Is someone going? You going with anyone?" And then that was it.
Oh, okay.
I didn't. It wasn't no smooth moves or anything.
Was it a girl?
Yes.
Ooh.
Let's just say she was a girl.
That's pretty cool, dude.
If you're just like, so what was it like?
I didn't go to prom.
No,
No, I didn't want to.
I didn't want to either.
Oh, so why did you go?
I think I was because I never got I didn't go to like junior one.
Mhm.
I think my mom. I think there was some sort of pressure to go.
I found out later that my parents thought I was gay.
I think we talked about this before. Like I'm pretty sure that my parents must have had that discussion at some
Mhm.
point.
Yeah.
Like he might just be gay.
And you know what's kind of interesting? At no point did they go, "It's okay if you are." They were really playing a game of chicken with that.
Yeah,
I think that if I came out to them, they'd be supportive,
yeah.
but they didn't want to like,
They didn't want to like push you towards it in case they didn't want to give you the out.
yeah.
To be like, so are you gay? It's like gay.
I think that,
I might be gay
yeah,
because I'm not
gay.
having sex with women.
Yeah.
So is that what it is?
It's like when you don't know where you want to eat, and someone's
Yeah.
like, "How about Chinese?" And you're like, "Oh,
I don't want that, but I don't know what I want.
well, you can't fuck a Chinese guy because a half hour later you're gonna want to fuck another one."
Yeah, that's a thing. That's definitely a joke format of some kind.
Never will not make that joke when Asian things come
No,
up, dude.
that or me Chinese. Make a joke.
Me no joke.
Yeah,
Me.
that's my gentle Chinese lover. It's like me Chinese, me no choke.
Me Chinese. Me no joke. Me
no pee-pee in your-
no pee-pee in your Coca-Cola.
Me ask for consent for every step of the way.
Yeah. You got it, dude.
Yeah, you gotta.
There must be, by the way, because I remember sitting through college orientation and they're like ask for consent every step of the way.
No, really.
And not to me specifically.
They pulled me aside during the orientation. It's like, by the way, we've had some heard some disturbing news about.
Now I the vibe of that for
Yeah.
sure. But I'm sure there was like, one kid that was like, didn't know that once you get right breast authority,
Yeah.
you could assume less breast authority.
Yeah.
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 And I do feel bad for women because there must have been some woman, because all women want a man to be somewhat of a man some of the time.
Yeah.
And then they're just like with this kind of skinny.
Yeah.
And he's like, is it okay if I take off your shirt? She's like, just fucking hold me down and fuck me.
Yeah.
It will be clear if I don't want that.
Yeah.
know?
It's a risk you gotta take though.
No, I agree. Yeah. Definitely what I described is better than someone being assaulted.
Yeah.
That's for
Louis,
sure.
Louis had that great bit about
Yes.
that. And it's just like, wait, I'm just gonna rape you on the off chance that you're into it.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, okay, that's something. that's
I
a,
didn't ask for consent
that's a
for
new
that.
that's a new elevation of what's going on in this.
There have been multiple comments asking when you're going to take your shoes
I think we
and
gotta-
socks off.
I think
By multiple, I mean one.
yeah, when we start making any amount of money,
Mhm.
I'll consider it then.
Mhm.
We can make it like if we ever get a Patreon or something, we could do like a bonus or something. I will go
Should we do a Patreon where we're both shoeless?
shoeless Patreon.
Shoeless Patreon.
Depends how we structure the pay structure.
Mhm.
How much should it cost? Is it like just an extra shoeless episode every month or every week or something?
I wonder if we do a bonus, and you can let us know in the comments, guys, because this would be a great ROI of like low effort, but also the people are getting what they want.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? How disrespectful to my audience. I said on camera, let's make this low effort on our end. But a Patreon, $1 a month,
Okay.
one bonus episode a month, where not only do I have no shoes and socks, but also you don't either.
Okay. I'm
Think
open
about
to
it.
the idea.
I imagine you have to talk this over with the mother of your child.
No.
No?
What? No. I think she'd be like I think be me asking me, my wife. It's like,
Okay. How do you say honey in Hindi?
I don't know.
Okay.
We're gonna figure it
Honey, this is Ilya, by the way. Which is how you
Yeah. I was like, this is your husband, Ilya.
wife of Ilya,
Yeah.
who I am. How would you feel about me showing my feet on the internet for $1 a month?
What? Fine. It's just that. It's
Do
just,
you regret
it's like
marrying me?
resigned disappointment, but with no effort to like discuss the matter further.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think she'd care.
Every time I do something and cringe in front of my mom, she says I'm never getting grandchildren.
Oh,
She says that to herself. And the thing is, she's right, but not for the reason she thinks.
yeah.
But I haven't told her yet because I think that if I do go like, hey, I'm not a guy that's gonna have children, she's gonna start spending more of the inheritance.
Have you foreclosed the possibility of ever having kids?
I said, I had this conversation actually with her years ago, and at the time I meant it.
Yeah.
Which is, I said, I got to make it in comedy first.
Mm-hmm.
Which, depending on how much faith she has in me, might have answered the question definitively anyway. Yeah, but
She just immediately goes out and buys a sailboat. She's like, fuck it.
they go on 2 to 3 cruises a year, so I think they're all ready.
Oh, the cruise folk?
They
Are they Carnival cruise or like nicer, like Norwegian or something?
Norwegian. They like Norwegian. That they're actually loyal to that brand.
Oh, good. I love loyalty.
You know what it is my mom's afraid to fly.
Okay.
They like traveling, so cruise is like the best of both worlds.
Okay.
My dad, I feel bad for my dad because my dad wants to like travel to like Europe and Asia, which aren't necessarily like cruise
Accessible,
destinations.
yeah.
Yeah. But like, well, you married a woman that's afraid to fly.
So she's just like refuses to fly.
She used to, like when she had to. For example, when we all went to Spain to see my cousin getting christened, my mom very Catholic.
Your friend, your,
Did I
your
never
cousin,
tell you this
your
story?
cousin, who does like a travel, like a getaway christening? It's insane.
It's sort of a unique situation. So my uncle is American, and he's my biological uncle, and he married a woman from Spain. Actually, both of my maternal uncles married women from outside the country, so
Okay.
they were like passport bros before it was cool.
Cool.
Yeah,
I think the old term was sex trafficker. But I got you. No,
which I know nothing
passport,
about.
bro.
Yeah. So she came over to America, and she did a lot of the like life stuff in America, like getting married,
Yeah,
all that stuff. So, and a lot of her family was just like in Spain.
yeah.
So she had an agreement that all her kids would be baptized in Spain, which is important to her Spanish family because they're very Catholic. But
Mucho
our side of the
católico.
family is also very Catholic. So we're like, we're not missing the christening. And also, I don't think I think that was the first time my parents had been to a country that wasn't Canada.
Okay.
Yeah. So it was sort of like, and I was 10. So I think they were kind of like, it would be fun for like Bobby to like get an idea about another culture. So I went to Madrid and my parents got robbed by gypsies. So I learned about Europe.
Yeah.
That is-
And that was the first time you ever visited hookers in a foreign country.
Yeah. Yeah. I
A
was
little 10-year-old
10.
boy exploring.
Yeah.
That's fun.
But yeah, I actually, it is kind of wild because I was like, fuck, they really don't speak English here.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
know, as a child, I'm like, that's crazy.
Yeah.
You know? And, what are some other things? I went to McDonald's and there was beer there.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
That was cool.
I saw that in Italy. I think it was
I
a
couldn't
kid who
drink
saw
the beer, of course, but my dad could,
it. Yeah.
which made it easier for me to get my parents to go to McDonald's. But also,
Yeah.
I was a very adventurous little boy. They in Spain, or at least the part of Spain that I was in, because we went to Madrid for a couple of days, but then we went to some village where my aunt is from. They have shrimp, prawns for our British listeners.
Gambas.
What is that?
That's shrimp in Spanish.
Fuck me. Okay, I'm the one learning Spanish.
I believe it. I think that's right.
I have no idea, but what I do know is that they cut the heads off the shrimp, but they keep the heads on.
Yeah.
And you are supposed to suck the brains.
Yeah.
And I think it's because I was 10. You have a certain level of openness to experience.
Yeah.
I like to think I would do it now. But like my rude family was like ill gross. And I didn't want the Spaniards to be sad. So I started sucking all the shrimp. And they were like, this gringo's pretty good, even though Spaniards don't call people gringos.
No. That's how much they thought
Yeah.
of you.
Yeah. I don't know.
So your parents are not like traveling type.
I think it's really my mom's fear of flying. She's done it, but I think she's like, now she's old and she's like, I don't want to do a thing that makes me anxious. And,
That's fair.
but privately, my dad was like, I would like to go to like
Yeah.
places that aren't necessarily accessible by cruises. Cause you can't go to like Central Europe on
Yeah.
a cruise. You know what I mean?
Well, they do have river cruises, but you have to get to Europe first. But they
Yeah. Yeah.
my folks are in the Galapagos right now.
See, I've never been on a cruise sober and I think I'd be bored.
Yeah, I've been on the 2 cruises and
Mhm.
like it's just not my vibe.
Yeah.
And like I can see how if you drink, it's the most amazing
Yeah.
vacation possible. But if you're just like me, like
Mhm. I actually, because I my parents went on a cruise. This was right before I went to the Czech Republic. Actually, I was still a drinking man, and they had some sort of deal where like they had another room for like free or half off or whatever,
yeah.
and it was a room with 2 beds. So me and my buddy John, like a gay couple,
Yeah,
we went together, and he likes to drink, but he's not an alcoholic, and I like to drink, and I was an alcoholic. So we went to Bermuda. The first day of Bermuda, I missed it in its entirety because I got like blackout drunk, lost money playing poker, dude.
Ooh.
And yeah, I actually quit gambling, and I never had a gambling problem, but I saw the beginning of a gambling
Okay,
problem.
cut it
Yeah.
off.
So I was like, fuck that, dude.
Yeah.
But I woke up and I was like, what time is it? And it was like 2 PM. I'm like, but what time is it? Bermuda time is the same time.
Yeah.
And my buddy's like, come like see Bermuda, the island. And I was like, I'm too hungover. And then it was like 7 like 6, 7, and I felt like better. But they would like dock. They were like, they wouldn't, because they didn't want people to get fucking kidnapped.
Yeah.
Even though it's Bermuda, I know it's not like a fucking third world country, but like they were like, whatever, everybody had to be back on the ship by a certain time. So the first full day, I just did no Bermuda activities.
Okay.
Then and I don't really like the beach though, to be fair. So the second day we went to a cemetery with World War I veterans. That is a forgotten section.
That's a great place
the
to be
world.
stationed during World War One. It's like some people,
No.
some people in the trenches. Meanwhile, you say Bermuda.
You do know I meant there were people from Bermuda.
Nope.
That served in World
I did piece that together. I was like, oh, that's interesting. I figured interesting war facts. I thought you meant there's like, for some reason,
That is elite, dude.
I mean, I was aware that it was an unorthodox approach to Warcraft to station someone in Bermuda, but maybe.
There are multiple people in my life that I know were in the military, and I've watched people like ask them like how was your service, and they go like, oh, it was rough, and then I found I know that they were in Japan and they're not World War II age.
Yeah.
It's just what, and to be fair, that's what I do.
Yeah.
Because you shouldn't steal valor in the sense that like if you've never served, you can't say you did serve. But I would do that if I was like in the military and I only went to peaceful places.
Yeah.
I would be like, oh well, it was rough. I don't really like to talk about it, but I did what I had to do.
Yeah.
And they're like, where were you stationed? I'm like, yeah, that's not important.
So
Germany and France.
I'll tell you where I was. Wherever they needed me.
Mm-hmm.
I just never give an answer.
That's good.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hey, I might still join the Navy if I haven't made it in comedy at 42.
You can. Is that the cutoff age for the Navy? 42.
Yeah.
Nice.
It's younger. I actually am too old to join the Marines.
Oh.
Also, I'm also too much of a pussy to join the Marines.
You could pull it off.
No.
Yeah, I think you could.
No.
I
Thank
believe
you.
you.
Thank you, but no. They raise my voice to me. I'd be like, can you please stop yelling? I'm gonna start crying.
I don't thrive under these
Yeah.
circumstances. I'm more of an audio visual guy.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, I would hate war. I would hate it.
Yeah. What about you wouldn't be like have the bloodlust, like the license to just go crazy and kill?
That does. But I would like to. I would be the drone operator. I would do that.
Oh yeah, you'd like to kill for the safety of it.
I would kill a bunch of people while sitting in an office building if that's
Okay.
what you're asking.
Okay,
Yeah.
but you don't want to like get the thrill of like in person shooting someone.
I think I would be scared. I'd be scared. I'd be afraid.
Okay,
Yeah. I don't know.
okay,
I didn't
I guess you
even
don't
when
have
I
that
would
taste.
play Little League, I was afraid someone was going to hit me with the ball.
okay.
And then someone hit me with the ball and it wasn't that bad. That's most things in life. You're like, this might suck, and then it happens and you're like, I survived it. What are you going to do?
Yeah.
Shit in a shoe. Everybody knows that Illy is a Jew.
Yep.
Jew is an interesting identity because we're 43 minutes in, dude. We could talk about the tiny hat people.
Yeah.
Huh?
Tiny hat folk.
I recently learned of this new dog whistle
Oh,
that our friends on the right say, which is the noticing.
they're noticing.
Yeah, and it's just like
Oh yeah.
like, oh, you notice this percentage of billionaires are Jewish, and
Yeah.
it's wrong. But this is what sucks about the right is that they are funny,
Yeah.
because that is funny, but it's not. It's wrong. You know what I mean? I actually went down a rabbit hole, because you know how people are like, say what you want about Trump, he is funny, and I was like, yeah, but I don't disagree, but we might be laughing our way into an early grave.
Yeah.
There's a lot of dictators that were like would do bits.
Idi Amin was psychotic, but
Mhm.
like in like abstractly, like that's crazy.
He would send telegrams to the Queen and be like, "I'm the King of Scotland," which is very funny for the leader of, I want to say, Uganda, right? Idi Amin.
Yeah, Uganda.
Yeah, to be like, "I'm the King of Scotland." It's a good bet.
I saw, speaking of like weird, like online right things.
Mhm.
Like I saw a post today, someone like at Twitter, and it was like there's a like something reacting to like a Daily Show segment with Jon Stewart, and I forget what else was in the body of the tweet, but it was like his name. He's like like in capital letters, John Leibowitz. He's Jewish, and it's like Yeah, that's not a thing he's hiding
Yeah.
from people.
Uh-huh.
You're not discovering anything new about Jon Stewart. Everyone knows
Yeah.
that. But
Yeah.
like it's like, oh, I'm discovering there's Jews all over the place.
He did he does have like a more Jewish sounding last name, but he
Legally.
changed it just so like because I know what it's like to be a comedian.
Yeah.
It's just so the host would say it correctly.
And that's one of my I should have changed my name years ago for
Yeah.
that. It's been like demonstrably hurting my career.
Your first name or your last name or both?
both.
Yeah.
People just screw up both names. It's wild.
I think it's good to have like
Like Bobby Sheehan, that's great.
yeah,
Rolls off the tongue.
Bobby Sheehan. Yeah, except people say Sheeran all the
Sheeran?
time.
Do they really?
It's this weird cognitive blip. It never happened until after that guy got famous, Ed Sheeran. It's because my name is Sheehan and
Yeah.
his is Sheeran.
Yeah.
But when I write it, I get if I said it, but when I write it down,
Yeah.
I make sure that H does not look like an R at all.
Yeah.
And people will go, Bobby Sheeran?
Yeah. Some people read.
Yeah.
World full of dummies.
Laskin.
Laxon.
Yeah, no, I know. I was.
Oh, yeah.
That's how people.
See that's how much it happens. Like I
Yeah.
couldn't even pretend that, you know, oh, he definitely said it right. No, yeah. And my name is almost phonetically spelled. And yet it's people have the hardest time.
Well, I was thinking about this. You know how English is a very like we have a lot of silent letters and stuff.
yeah.
I think that for English speakers especially, we're used to not reading the word, but like
Yeah.
seeing the word and
Some
like,
letter-
oh, we know that word.
Yeah.
So when it's a last name you're not familiar with, I think it's their brain trying to make it like a last name they are familiar
Yeah,
with.
exactly. I think that's what happened.
Yeah.
Connor, where are we on the 2 Girls 1 Cup thing?
I watched it backwards.
The idea of like,
It's a
you really got to watch it a second time.
It's a happy story.
Yeah, you really gotta. It's like the first time you watch Citizens Kane, you're gonna catch about 70% of it.
Yeah.
You know,
You miss all
I just hope they're well.
all the Easter eggs.
You know what's weird? One of the women's name is Letitia, and I don't know why I know that, but I always thought that was a black woman's name. But apparently, it's
sound
also a
black.
Brazilian woman's name.
Is there? I heard someone describe that they said it's actually fake. Like it wasn't actually their feces and whatever. Like, but like,
Oh come on,
but I don't know if that's true or not.
dude! Is nothing sacred? Actually, I wouldn't be surprised because I think that would make you very sick if you ate actual poo poo.
Yeah,
They eat the poo poo. You ever see that video?
yeah.
They eat the poo poo.
He's not wrong. They do.
Yeah, some of them. It's just it depends on how you want to define they. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? My favorite part of that video, and I guess I should describe it for people that haven't seen it. It's like old internet lore. There's some classroom somewhere in Africa, and there's this like Christian fundamentalist preacher, and he's talking about like how you got to protect your kids from the gays or whatever. And he's talking about how gays and lesbians eat poop.
Yeah.
And I'm going to go on a limb and say most of them don't, right? Two girls, one cup, notwithstanding, right? But he's going in sort of like, I guess it's a like pidgin English,
Yeah.
right? Where it's like, you could tell it's not really his native language, but it's like the communal language of everybody in that
Yeah.
room. So it's in sort of this broken, and he goes, they eat their poo-poo. Every day, the gays, they eat the poo-poo. And the camera pans to this really nicely dressed middle-aged guy
Yeah.
who is intently taking notes. And I'm like, that's tragic. Because this guy's like, I want to learn. I have a polo. I have a notebook.
Yeah.
I'm writing down everything this guy's saying. And then the expert is a guy who goes, they eat the poo-poo.
Yeah.
You know? Would you ever eat the poo-poo? How much money do you think you would have to eat for someone to give you it?
Wait, to give me it?
You know what I mean? Like,
How
how
much-
much money would you have to receive to eat the poo-poo?
What quantity? What I need to know the parameters of this consumption.
Okay. So, let's say, let's like even out the variables here. It's your own poop. I was going to say initially that you had to, my girlfriend, by the way, she says sometimes she turns my podcast off because we get too boy into stuff.
Yeah.
And I think that if she hasn't turned it off by already, I'm very surprised.
Yeah.
Right. So they eat the poo-poo, right? So it's not my poop.
I like how you do you assume that I'm grossed out by other people's shit more than my own?
No. Because if you were here, okay, I'm thinking backwards. Because if I had to eat someone's poop,
Yeah.
I would pick my own because I know it's like my poop doesn't have HIV in it. My poop
I see. I'm not even concerned about like. I mean, I would like to. I guess it wouldn't have occurred to me like the diseases, but like I would just be like, I'm gonna have the same opinion of no matter whose shit it is. I'm gonna be of the same opinion in terms of
All shit is
my
gross, but
enthusiasm.
stranger shit is grosser than people you know shit.
I don't think that's true. I don't think that's
So,
Connor,
dude, we find a
Connor,
crackhead.
where do you stand on this?
Sorry, I'm watching a video here.
The most middle of the road guy. He's such a fence sitter. I can't get Connor to commit to anything.
No,
it's ridiculous.
I mean, this problem is he can't stop watching Two Girls One Cup.
Yeah, the bikes have been off the whole day. He's letting you check them.
Can
the
I?
levels.
Okay, so here's what I mean. A crackhead. Would you rather eat his poop or your own poop?
I literally don't. It means nothing to me. I have no.
This
dog
is
in
a
the fight.
lesser of two evils situation
I don't
where
think
your poop is the lesser of two evils.
I don't think so though.
That guy, the crackhead's poop might have like AIDS and gonorrhea in it and stuff.
Okay, well if we know for yes, but I'm saying in terms of how appetizing it is, it's equal. They're all equal.
No, I'm saying okay.
Yes, I understand. There's a risk. Some people are riskier, but if that's your only concern, sure, I would eat my own.
I'm
because I
not
know
saying
healthy.
it's like twice as gross to eat a crackhead's poop than your own. I'm saying it's like at least.
I'm saying it's not grosser at all. It's just the hell. It's just a higher risk medically, but it's not any grosser. It's as gross.
I think the knowledge of the additional medical.
You think if I eat
risk-
shit, and I think this might be AIDS in this, I'm gonna be like extra put off by it.
I think so. Yes.
No. If anything, I think AIDS adds to the nuance of it. I do not think AIDS shit is like grosser to me than non-AIDS shit.
Okay, so it's your own shit.
Yeah, sure.
So you pooped,
Yep.
and I go, Elia, if you eat the poo poo,
Okay.
I will give you $50,000.
How much? How much quantity? God,
Oh.
I wish I wasn't even considering at $50,000 because that's not that crazy of an amount. But I was like, I could use 50,000 though.
It's not even life
It's
changing.
not life changing, but like it's still worthwhile.
That's how much working sucks. Is I'm offering you essentially 1 year off work, and you're like, I'll do it.
Yeah.
I'll literally. Okay, so you know when they give you, when you go to the mall. I'm so old.
Where is this going?
So for those of you watching, malls are places we used to have where you could go and get free samples. Remember free samples at the mall?
Okay.
So it's like that. It's like a little.
Oh, the little like tiny cup.
So
the
what
little
I do,
paper cup.
what I do is I put that under your asshole.
Okay.
You shit into and then I take like one of those scraper things.
Yeah.
And I take it off so you see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like you
Do
only
you do that
have.
thing they do at Dairy Queen where you gotta like twist it a little bit so it has like a nice point?
And then I turn it upside down
Yeah,
to show
to
you.
show
Okay, so it's that amount, right?
Okay.
And let's say, okay, 100,000. Do I hear 100,000?
It's a tough one. That's a lot of money.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I suppose I have room for like this is an actual negotiation.
Imagine if your kid flunks out of college
Yeah.
after you paid for it
The
with your
problem is
poop money.
I could do it for 50,000 or something, but like my parents could be like, we could have given you something. Like
Yeah.
we could help you out. Like that's not enough.
What you do is you tell your parents, I'm gonna eat shit on camera.
Yeah.
Oh, it's on camera.
Oh, it's on camera.
Yeah, and
I don't know if that really. Yeah.
well, to me, it's a major difference. It like if you were like you have to do whatever it is, something gross for
Yeah.
X amount of money.
Yeah.
I'm like, do people know I did it or not?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That's how when people are like, "Would you suck a dick for $1 million?" I'm like, "Are you sworn to secrecy?"
Okay.
Because if you're sworn to secrecy, that number will go way down.
Yeah. How far does it go down as long as it's a secret?
Yeah. I'll pay you like $100, $200. So okay.
No, seriously, how low does it go? You just suck a dick, but no one knows about it.
Well, you didn't answer my poop question first.
We'll go back to
By
it.
the way, I will say
$1,000?
poop.
Yeah.
Poop is worse than sucking a dick.
Yeah, everyone agrees with that.
Mm-hmm.
That's not a controversial statement.
I will answer your dick sucking question if you answer my poop question.
I mean, you said 100,000.
Now,
before.
okay, nobody knows. Let's
Yeah.
add that variable.
Nobody knows?
Nobody will ever know. It's you and the person.
I'll be honest, I'm not sure if whether or not people would know is as big of a factor for me.
Really?
I don't know. I'm trying to think.
Because here's the thing: if you were like, babe,
I don't think
I did really well with crypto, and I have $1 million now, And she's like, I fucking love my husband. If you're like, I ate a bunch of poop, but I swear to God, I brushed and flossed.
I think if she knew I turned down money because I didn't want to eat, I think that would be, she'd be even more annoyed. She's like, how much were they offering? It's like 100,000 and you didn't do it? It's like, sorry, sweetie. I just, thought you wouldn't support me. Yeah.
It has to be life-changing.
Yeah.
Life-changing.
Yeah.
But if you put $1,000 into an index fund, that's like, I don't know, hundreds of thousands by the time you retire.
No, it's not.
Don't fucking question me. Connor,
What kind
It
of
doubles
great-
every 12 years, I'm pretty sure.
doubles every 12.
Yeah, 7% doubles every 12 years. So 4,000? 8,000 maybe?
No, I said 100,000.
Oh, 100,000.
No, you said 1,000.
You said
Oh,
1,000. Yeah.
well, in my heart of heart. But okay,
Okay.
100,000. What's that then? By the time Ilya
400,000.
retires. So 30 years from now.
500,000,
Yeah.
half mil.
That's nice. That could
That
be
is
the
nice.
difference between early retirement and not.
Yeah.
Okay,
I'm not gonna.
$1 million. Let's do it classic. $1 million.
I'm not. Yeah, easy.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm gonna. Here's the thing: I'm gonna gag no matter what.
Mm-hmm.
It's gonna be unpleasant no matter what.
Mm-hmm.
So it's really just living through the nightmare of that.
Yeah.
Once I'm past that, I don't think I'm gonna be traumatized by it or like have any sort of regrets. I think I'm gonna feel like, yay, I have this money.
There is a thing of, because you say you're not going to be traumatized by it. There must be a moment where you're like eating caviar on a boat and you're like, I
Yeah.
can still feel it in my tongue.
Every time I eat a Snickers, I get really defensive.
Yeah.
It's like, no, this is just candy, guys. I didn't like it. I got the money.
That would be the biggest win if you were like, I love this.
I'd offer to pay for someone's wedding. They'd be like, we don't really want your shit
Yeah,
money.
yeah.
My money's good.
It's so bizarre though. Like, imagine you have a bunch of money and someone's like, well, how did you know, what line of work are you in? You're like, oh no, someone offered me $1 million to eat a piece of my own poop. They're
And
like,
they're like-
okay, this guy's a little
And they're like,
eccentric.
oh, you're the poop guy.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's me. I'm the guy.
Yeah. Yeah, it would have to be life-changing. It would have to be at least $1 million.
Yeah.
I think so.
Yeah, I mean, million, do it. You just suffer through it. I'd hold my nose, try to minimize how much how it tasted.
I think, but what are the chances that it would get you sick? Because I know it's not a healthy thing to do, but if you do it once, are you good?
I think I'd be okay. I don't think it's like,
Dogs do it.
yeah.
I've seen a dog
But
eat a
dogs
piece
can
of
also
poop.
eat raw chicken, so it's not like.
Oh, yeah.
So it's a
Ah.
different situation.
Damn.
I find that you're the guy who instead of putting peanut butter, you put raw chicken in your genitals because you didn't know about peanut butter.
Dude,
That'd be fun.
I always wonder the confidence that if anyone's actually ever done that your dog isn't going to bite your balls.
Well, no, because dogs aren't going to bite peanut butter to eat it. They're going to naturally lick up. They're going to know it's a licking food.
Dude, someone did that for the first time.
Peanut butter is a licking food for the dog. For dogs,
I'm calling CPS on you because of your dog. Is that they have something like that? I guess it's animal
I
control.
think ASPCA.
Yeah. In the arms of Chris Angel.
Sometimes we do need a third person, I think, to really keep the flow going the whole time.
No, I like that we talked to, because if we had a third person here, they might have been like, ew, that's gross. I don't want to talk about poop for 20 minutes.
Oh, we're inviting your girlfriend to be the third.
I don't know.
Hey, do you think your girlfriend would be your third?
Oh, I think if I was like, it's really important to me, I think she'd be open.
You do
to
it. You do it the exact same way
Mm-hmm.
as a real threesome.
Yeah. I have like jokingly been like, will you do X, Y, Z like thing I'm not into? And she went, I guess. And I was like, oh, wow, you really love me a lot. I'm not actually into that.
What things are?
One early into our relationship, actually, I was like, will you pee on me? And
Okay.
I said it being an asshole. Like
That's not asking that much of. That's not asking that much of a.
but
partner.
I was very surprised by her response because I was just I say bizarre shit.
Yeah.
That's my
Was she
personality.
reticent, or she was just like? Was that an easy one for her?
She went, she goes, oh, I remember exactly the phrasing. She went, is it really important to me?
That's so sweet. That's such a nice thing to say.
Yeah, that's nice.
That's a great follow up.
And then I was like, fine, I guess I'll go see Wicked with you then.
And then it's like, but what if at that moment you unlocked your piss fetish? You're like, oh god damn it! Now that I know it's on the table,
Yeah.
I really want her to piss on me.
Well, when I'm watching adult cinema, I love when women get pissed on, but it's not something I would like to do to someone I care about.
Yeah,
I have some things with that.
Yeah, that's fair. I don't want to piss on people I love.
And guys, take that energy into your week. Thanks for joining us. Sic Semper Tyrannis.
Thank you